Hi everybody, I hope that you can hear me clearly because I'm still recording on my phone and I don't know if it's clear, I don't know if you can hear me clearly, but I have some time to do some recording, so I decided to do some video about Harry Potter because I was thinking a lot about Harry Potter recently because I think that I've explained last time that I have Harry Potter audiobooks, and actually I don't really like to read the book itself because I think I'm just too lazy. I just like to listen to the audiobook, so somebody will explain to me, and I love the voice and I love the adaptation. It's just a lot more imaginative if it's audiobook, and also I'm allergic to any type of dust, or if I keep a book very long, or 2 months, 3 months, it will. Oh, that's my tummy right on cue. I hope you didn't hear that. So anyways, so I'm allergic to the books. If I keep the book for 2 months or so, it will make me have allergies. So next, I was thinking of explaining to you my obsession with Harry Potter. I think Harry Potter is just in itself a different world, and it's just obvious everybody loves Harry Potter, but I just I like Harry Potter a lot. Sometimes it really does help me ground myself, to when I'm going through some stressful situations, or just to take it easy. I just listen to Harry Potter and I feel a lot more relaxed or at ease. It's something like how you deal with stress, and for me, how I deal with mine is by listening to Harry Potter audiobooks. And I have read all of the audiobooks. All of it except for the last one, The Deathly Hallows. That is because I really don't want it to end, so that's why I really don't want to. I'm never going to listen to The Deathly Hallows because that will be the saddest and most difficult of them all. And so it's kind of weird explaining to you. Here I am, very old, adult, and I'm obsessed with Harry Potter still, but you do whatever you want to get over your stress, and you do you. So this is me. So my favorite Harry Potter book is Goblet of Fire. That's because it just shows when Harry Potter and Hermione and Ron, they're all growing up and they're becoming a teenager, and Harry goes through this hard time where everybody is picking on him, and he had this horrible fight with Ron, and then they make up, and the whole situation is really, it's interesting to listen to. It's very nice, and I believe Goblet of Fire is the one that has Quidditch World Cup. So yes, that's part of the thing that I like about this book particularly. But I think the most important thing about this book is the beginning few chapters. I think the first chapter or the second chapter, it's called Quidditch World Cup, and it's really funny because Ron's dad and the twins and Ron's dad, Mr. Weasley, they're all just going through to pick Harry up from the chimney. They went to the Harry's uncle's place. Oh my goodness, my brain is starting to blank out. I'm just so tired. Anyway, so the funniest part is that one, and I love that scene. I mean, that particular scene where the twins are so sarcastic, and it's just so hilarious. I can't. Okay, if you guys are interested about learning more into Harry Potter, I really recommend this book. I recommend the book really because the movie is nice, but it's just very short. It's too short for the sort of enjoyment. If you really like it and want to expand your knowledge on Harry Potter, go ahead, buy the book. It's so cool. And another thing about Harry Potter is very interesting is it's so vivid. The type of J.K. Rowling is, I think she's really smart, and I think it's the best, I would say it's the best fictional book out there, because everything is just perfect, because like she sets the scene. She's very, very well thought out. The plans are all very well executed. It's just all around a perfect book. Because sometimes you just read sometimes some books are just, you like it, but some part of it is just so draggy, or like it's too obvious, or the conversation is too on point or something. But Harry Potter is just like, you really believe the fiction, you know what I'm saying? That's one indication of the book being really well written. And yes, Harry Potter. Oh, I love Harry Potter. And I actually have the Philosopher's Stone is very nice also, but it's I listen to it once in a while, but mostly I listen to the Goblet of Fire. Then after that I will re-listen to The Prisoner of Azkaban and Chamber of Secrets again. Chamber of Secrets would be below. I think I love in order of the books is like, I don't like it in order of the book 1, book 2, book 3. No, I like this books like for me the priority is more like Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire, number 1. Number 2 is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. That's number 2. That's because Professor Umbridge comes to town. So it's hilarious. That part is the best part. And I like to listen to the part where she gets kidnapped by those, half horse, half human things. It's so funny. Okay, that's the most satisfying part of that book. And that is the number 2. Book number 3. Actually, book number 3 is Prisoner of Azkaban. Yes, it's my favorite. Number 3. Third book, my favorite, Harry Potter. And then book number 4 is Philosopher's Stone. Is because Harry Potter is being treated very badly, but he just found out that he is a wizard. And book number 5 on my priority is Chamber of Secrets. It's interesting, but it's, like Chamber of Secrets is where Tom Riddle's diary. I think what does he do? I think they takes over Ginny Weasley's body, and then does some weird things, and everybody thinks that, oh yes, Chamber of Secrets. Now I remember. Everybody thinks that. Everybody thought that Harry was the Slytherin's heir. Yes, that's the thing I was thinking of. Everybody thought that, but he's not. But Harry is able to speak in tongues. That's why I ever thought that. Anyways, it's similar to the situation like Goblet of Fire. Everybody thought that he cheated, but he didn't. So, but the Goblet of Fire was in big scale. I like another thing about the Goblet of Fire is Rita what? I forgot her name. I have to research this, if not I can't rest. Not Rita Ora. Harry Potter. Rita Skeeter. She destroys Harry or his reputation. She destroys Hermione. I mean, after that, Hermione's revenge is the best. She's so good, Hermione. And and the Goblet of Fire also has this romantic thing with Ron and Hermione, but it's not really my favorite bit because they're kids, but the other things are all my favorite. Da, 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 da. Did I forget anything? I think I didn't forget anything. Let me check. Harry Potter books, because if I forgot one book, then I'm not much of a fan, am I? Harry Potter books. Books. Okay, I do have the Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of Phoenix. Oh, Half-Blood Prince. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. Half-Blood Prince. So I was waiting for, I was thinking about reading that, but because it's so near the Deathly Hallows, it's just like taboo, I don't want to go near the Deathly Hallows, and I don't want the book to end, so Half-Blood Prince is almost like the end is coming soon. But still, I like it. I think I do have it in my Audible, Half-Blood. I do have it. I have it in my book. By the way, my book is narrated by Stephen Fry, and he's just as good as the other guy, which now I forget. Initially, I really thought the other guy was better, and I didn't like Stephen Fry, but now I take it back. I like his voice. He's very creative. Okay, Half-Blood Prince. Let me read more about this, because I kind of forget. I think somebody dies in there, and I believe Voldemort died. Not Voldemort, sorry. I think Dumbledore dies there. So, Half-Blood Prince is the one that... Okay, I'm going to read you the plots, and I mean, if this video must be... I think this video will be labeled Harry Potter something, so it'll be spoilers. So anyway, everybody knows Harry Potter. So Dumbledore picks Harry up from his aunt and uncle's house, intending to escort him to the Barrow, home of Harry's best friend Ron and his large family. On the way, they make a detour to the temporary home of Horace Slughorn, former potions teacher at Hogwarts. Harry unwittingly helps persuade Slughorn to return to teach. Harry and Dumbledore then proceed to the Barrow, where Hermione has already arrived. Okay, so I know this one. I have read it, and I like this too, but it's just bittersweet, you know. I think this is better than the Philosopher's Stones in my priority list. So I would say, priority-wise, number 1, Goblet of Fire. Number 2, Order of Phoenix. Number 3 is Prisoner of Azkaban, yes. Number 4 is Half-Blood Prince. Number 5 is the Philosopher's Stone, yeah. And obviously number 6 is the Deathly Hallows. Yep. So yeah, okay, and let's continue reading the Half-Blood Prince. Severus Snape, a member of the Order of the Phoenix, meets with Narcissa Malfoy. That scene, right, where Snape meets Malfoy, it's so nicely written, right? And he does the blood unbreakable vow with blood. So that's the whole scenery was incredibly well written, that like it's one of those amazing things that stand out about that book, particularly in it shows Narcissa Malfoy is also somewhat of a more, it has soft side to her, because she does care for her son. That's my stomach. Sorry. And it also shows Bellatrix Lestrange, who killed Sirius in the previous book, I think. As much as I hate Bellatrix Lestrange, it's very interesting to listen to her, even a small bit of her story too, but it's hard. I'm saying although that I would want her to die very fast, painful death, because she killed Sirius, but it's just the whole world in the Harry Potter where you just want to know more about the story from every angle. So Bellatrix is one of the bad angles, but still you want to know the back story of what's going on, the more the better. Come on, J.K. Rowling, give us more. Okay, so next. Narcissa expressed her extreme concern that her son might not survive a dangerous mission given to him by Lord Voldemort. Bellatrix feels Snape will be of no help until he surprises her by making unbreakable vow with Narcissa, swearing on his life that he will protect and assist Draco in his mission. So, what was I say? And also one part of this book that I like is the story is getting more and more unraveled, and it's more deeper inside of Malfoy's behavior change. He's changing into not those like childish things that he does last time. He's not obsessed with Harry in this book. He has his own problems, and he's going through a lot of stressful things too. So how is he trying to deal with it? And he actually opens up to the ghost weeping who he opens up to the oh no, I forgot her weeping Myrtle. Weeping Myrtle? Is it? Moaning Myrtle. Moaning Myrtle. So funny. Okay, so Moaning Myrtle, so Draco Malfoy opens up to Myrtle, and he's more afraid. It just shows that he's actually a teenage boy, and he's just a child too in this scenario, and he's given such a big task from this evil Lord Voldemort, and so how is he dealing with it? And it's just very interesting. This book is just a great book. The whole story in this Deathly Hallows, dear me, I don't want to say Deathly Hallows because the book we shall not name, Half-Blood Prince it's very good, but till the end I never like to read the end. The only time I read the end where Dumbledore dies, it's near the end of the year. Harry and Dumbledore journey to cave to retrieve the suspected Horcrux. Slytherin's locket expertly finds a secret passageway to a large pitch black underground lake, which Harry crossed to a boat, and Harry aids Dumbledore drink the potion, causing him to hallucinations and immense pain. Though Dumbledore is severely weakened after the finishing together, they manage to fight off Voldemort's Inferi that have been hiding in the lake. So this scene where Dumbledore becomes so weak, it kind of is the horrible part, and after that Dumbledore dies. That part was just so horrible, just totally they should just delete it from the book, this part, the last few chapters, because I really don't want to read them. One time I did read the Horcrux scene where Dumbledore gets so weak and he begs Harry to not feed him the potion anymore, and even it's because he has to finish that so that it'll be done. So it's just horrible. it's hard. The whole part was just, I would say, like the worst part of the book. Not even Dumbledore dying, I think. But even though I don't want to watch that or read that too. So this part I accidentally continued to listen to it because I was cleaning the house and I was just something to do, and then I was so interested, and I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't, just felt so bad, but just keep on continuing to read it and read it and read it. I mean, listening to it, and just like, God, please make it stop. Then I just stopped listening to it, and I stopped, and I didn't want to listen to this part anymore, and I went back to my Goblet of Fire. So it's just too sad for me now. I like to read things that makes me feel good, makes me feel like, like I'm in another alternate universe where things are working really well. Not like in same old bloody and groggy and painful world. I don't want to. No. So, yes. So that's what I like about Half-Blood Prince. One thing I like about that particular book is Harry found a book of the Half-Blood Prince. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. What's going on with my mouth? I don't know. So anyways, he found that book, and it was all written and dirty, and actually the Half-Blood Prince is it's Snape. Everybody knew, but it's Snape. And Harry found Snape's book. So it's so fun. Also, there's a scene where Harry saves Ron from the love potion that somebody put for Harry, but it ended up Ron ate the chocolate, and it was so funny. That part was so funny. Okay, so that will be the end of my Harry Potter fascination, obsession. I think that I really recommend an escape for you guys if you feel like you want to relax or just take your mind off and take it easy, and you have some 30 minutes or 1 hour while you're doing some other stuff that doesn't need complete concentration. I really recommend you to listen to Harry Potter. So it really brings you to your childhood and makes you to a place where it's really calm and relaxing and nice. Although the Deathly Hallows, don't read that. It's the book that we cannot name. So that's what I would recommend. It's really wonderful. Thanks guys for listening to me, and I'm sorry that I've been just blabbering on about Harry Potter, and I hope that I didn't spoil things for you. I think that every Harry Potter book is a given common knowledge by now, so and thanks for listening to me, guys.